What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to tell you why having an eating window allows you to try different diets to find the one that works best for you. So it allows you to try a crazy diet that you may, want to lose a few pounds before spring break, or try a longer term diet that you may think, oh, a pescatarian diet or a vegan diet or vegetarian diet or a meatitarian diet. Those types of things might be helpful for you. Now, I would say that having a omnivorous diet of eating, fruits, vegetables, meats, and fish and all these other things is pretty good for you. But everybody's a little different. So it takes a little time for people to figure out what their optimal diet is. And it probably changes over time as well. And so this eating window allows you to find out what your best diet for you is, okay? And you can keep that constant the same. That's the beautiful thing about the eating window, is keeping that constant the same while you're trying to figure out what type of diet's good for you. And I'll give you one more thing. When I first was on this food journey, back in, mid-20s for me, I would cut out things like rice and beans because I would read something that said like rice and beans are not good for your gut or something like that, or cut out bread because, you read this book called Wheat Brain or Wheat Belly. I think it was Wheat Belly. And Grain Brain and Wheat Belly. You read those books and they go, bread is awful for you. Well, over time you start to realize like there's no food specifically, unless you're allergic, that is probably going to be super, super bad for you, right? And people kind of want to blame food for the reason why they are, in the situation they're in. Whereas we make the decisions that are putting us in that situation when we're adults, right? And I think a good thing to remind ourselves of is we need to keep things constant as best as we can in this ever-changing world where things want us to adapt to it, and we have to sometimes. But something like an eating window can be really helpful for you to try different diets to figure out what diet works for you, but you're keeping that constant that allows you to keep some sanity to say, okay, I know my migrating motor complex is very happy because I have an eating window from 8 to 8. So I'm giving it enough time to digest all the food that I've been eating throughout the day. So that's it. I think it's super important for people to try different diets and stuff like that, because you find out what works best for you, but having a constant of that eating window can really give you that checkbox of saying, I know that I'm trying a bunch of different things, but I'm keeping that one thing constant. And I know part of my body is really, really enjoying this because it's how my body operates. So that's it. I wanted to give you some reasons why getting to try different diets is super beneficial and having the eating window. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and get after it.